So 31 remain here on day 4 of the PokerStars.com PCA 2016 main event.
Getting to the business end. There's no such thing as an actual business end to anything, though. Like a broom doesn't have a... Nah, it doesn't matter.
I guess the brushy bit is the business end,
yeah,
because it gets the business done.
Right, but where did that actually come from?
Huh. So Tedeschi's raised to 36,000 here. Philip McAllister calls out of a stack of 1.74 million.
Yeah, that's a lot of dimp.
5K more.
Oh, all right, my bad.
Yeah.
McAllister has the table chip lead, and in this hand he'll have the advantage of position. He's on the button.
Looks like we've got a decision.
Decision is to call as well.
You in hand, sorry.
Rabba comes in from the big blind, so we're 3-way to the flop.
Jaya Rabba.
And that flop is Queen 8-4 with 2 clubs. Looks like Rabba has checked to the razor.
Makes sense. Tedeschi was actually on that French Global Poker Masters team. So my guess is he's a pretty good poker player.
It's been checked to McAllister. And I've been impressed by what we've seen from this guy today. He's held the tournament chip lead at various points over the last 48 hours.
He's striking that
Spectacular.
pose.
Really?
That supposedly means you're comfortable.
Sure.
A lot of poker players sit like
Spectacular is
that.
how you describe how you feel right now?
If what?
You would describe how you feel right now as spectacular?
This guy asks some weird questions.
I don't believe you.
He's nothing if
Get
not
back on the
entertaining.
Chinese poker. Win it back.
So the bet from McAllister is 48k.
There's nothing you can do there. Brutal. Brutal.
Yeah.
Rabba calls. What about the guy who started this with a pre-flop raise? Monsieur Tedeschi.
I think it's Paul Tedeschi, actually. Seems like that's a very common French first name, though. Monsieur.
No,
30-minute break.
just same thing as the last few days.
Yeah, 30-minute break at the end of this level, then one more level.
Got it.
How are you, Theo?
What?
How are you?
I'm okay. Yeah.
That's a call as well. We're still 3-way as we go to the turn.
It's really interesting. What would he raise pre-flop with? Not continue, but still call. And I think a lot of times it's going to be hands like 10s and jacks, hands that maybe he wants to take a free card with. I mean, if it's jacks, he's really happy right now.
Yeah, Jack of Hearts on the turn.
I guess he could do it with some absolute monsters too. Slow play them, but I don't know. I don't see why he wouldn't just c-bet that flop.
Robert checks, and I think that was a check from Tedeschi. Yep.
How much do you have in greens? That's 200 in greens? 225?
He's gone from the one arm on one shoulder to 2 arms on 2 shoulders. The old water slide pose. Probably learned out there in the water park.
Philip McAllister bets again, 136,000.
So Tedeschi doesn't even have a pot-sized bet left behind.
Yeah, just realized he's the effective stack here, 388,000. Rabba is the other big stack at the table.
Yeah, this could be a potentially huge pot.
Especially as it looks like he's calling. Smallest chips in play are the yellow
You got any paper in
1000s.
your pocket?
Blues are 5,000, greens are 25,000.
No.
Receipt or something?
Unless Tedeschi's really strong, I would be shocked to see him
Oh,
overcall
it's the
here.
last one. I'll go give you the last one now.
If he's got a big draw, he
yeah.
might just
You want
shove.
Sure.
But you can't broadcast it, right?
Okay.
He's counted out the call.
He's raised all in.
Well, I think the worst he's going to have here is a monster draw. I still kind of like him for Jackson. I guess queens is a possibility too. That would explain why he wouldn't want to c-bet, because he knows he can't get action on a board like that if 3 of the 4 queens are out. What just happened?
McAllister just called. He flats the all in.
So this pot is huge, 1.1 million in the middle, and Raba still to act.
I don't know how good the handwriting is.
Will cost him 252,000 to call.
It's pretty rare we would see 2 calls here.
But look at the price he's getting.
Okay, well,
Does call, so let's be clear. We have one player all in. We have a pot of 1.4 million. We're going to the river with potential
for that
action
one.
on the side between the
that was
two
the
big
three,
stacks
that
at
was
this
the
table.
I like that one the best.
1.5 million in the middle. No one has a pot size bet left behind now.
Good point. River card is the ace of hearts.
So the flush draw gets there, the backdoor flush draw, the backdoor straight draw. Do these two just check it down? No, they don't. He bets 300. It's a pretty small bet, but I don't see why you would bet here unless you're betting for value. There's no point in bluffing McAllister off the hand.
So 300,000 into the side pot. Tedeschi competing for the main pot of 1.4 million. And now McAllister moves all in. And he's got Raba covered.
How does everyone have a hand here?
I have no idea. But obviously, Raba has committed most of his stack in this hand. He's got 851k left.
Over a mil.
1.175, I think. I missed that.
Don't be mad if I bluff you off a chop.
What is...
How much is it?
What hand does he think that they could be chopping with? King 10, right?
Yeah.
I mean, there's only... I don't even see how they could both have King 10, because the only King 10 that gets as far is King 10 of clubs.
But it worked okay
Or
for
King
me.
10 of hearts.
It worked okay for me.
No, I'm saying in this spot.
Oh, in this pot I shouldn't speak?
No,
Okay.
him.
And that's true,
Oh,
yeah.
all right, okay.
You walk away with
McAllister really shouldn't say anything. Tedeschi,
poor.
technically this is not a heads-up pot.
I don't know the poker etiquette. Obviously.
It's not even really etiquette. This is a rule.
It is a rule. This pot is officially multi-way with Tedeschi already all in. Now McAllister's all in. And if Raba calls, he's all in.
I like this angle. It looks like he's wearing like a karate headband. Daniel San.
This is a monster. Much is in there.
a lot.
Roughly.
Roughly
Much
a
of it.
lot. Also, you're not in the hand, dude.
Couldn't say anything.
It's mental, isn't it? It's a huge one.
Stop talking.
Why? The hand's done?
It's not done.
Or did you not call? All right. I thought you called already. Sorry.
You went all in.
I thought he called though. Sorry. That's where the mistake I've made.
You get to see the hand afterwards. I mean,
Man, he's got a real
Oh,
decision.
he went all. All right. Okay.
It's been in the tank for over 2 minutes.
Do you think he thinks this hard with King 10? Obviously, he doesn't have a flush. I mean, there's only one King 10 he can have.
Is this the classic "why did I bet 300,000 on the river" expression?
Yeah, right, because it just looked like such an easy bet to raise.
I don't know what Tedeschi's got, but he's got to be thinking this ain't good for me. Three minutes now.
Sorry, guys.
I mean, not only is this for his tournament life, but it could be for the tournament chip lead, too.
I think it's fair to say that this is probably the biggest pot of the tournament so far.
I mean, even though that says side pot 300,000, the side pot's more like 1.5 million,
Yeah.
which puts 3 million in the middle. Granted, Raba can only win 851,000 additionally.
Coming up on the 4-minute mark. Think everyone at the table calls the clock soon?
I know you're sick, but I don't know if you're that sick.
What does that mean? It means he has a really strong hand, like
flip a coin. Literally. Probably best.
the second nuts. We don't care.
Yeah.
I'll give you 2 minutes and then I'll call the clock. Sorry.
So that's 2 minutes plus 1 minute. It's 3 minutes to make a decision.
Hand's been 17 minutes. I mean, at least. I looked up when it said 46. Oh, I know.
Baffling the way this hand is played out. That's a call.
No, it's a fold. Yes. And he likes what he sees.
No,
King 10 clubs.
King 10 of hearts for a royal flush.
It is a royal, and look at that, Tedeschi did have a set of queens. What a terrible, disgusting run out for what is going to be the best hand almost always.
That's what I.
Runner, perfect
Very
royal
likely, yeah.
flush.
I'm trying to remember the last time we saw
I've never seen one.
a royal flush in an EPT, let alone on the feature table.
That is absolutely disgusting.
And a royal flush that eliminates a player who flopped top set.
Flop the nuts, lose to the super mega ultimo nuts.
A royal?
Yeah.
Wow.
I knew he was going to lead 300. Like,
No, yeah,
¿Quieres para recuperar fichas tú?
I want to know what Raba folded.
Wow, so sick.
Ya le pagué
You're not
50
small,
al
right?
y el otro echó yo
Big
4
blind?
Puedo foldar esa, güey.
Give me one more hand, bro.
Okay, no. It's yours. It's yours.
What a fucking hand that was.
That was the craziest hand I've ever
We
seen.
may never know, but we do know Philip McAllister now has 2.7
Did you fold
million.
a flush or just King 10 of clubs?
Sick.